What's up, guys? Big mistake here. Have you guys ever wanted to have a bunch of spawners and portal frames or bedrock in your survival Minecraft world in vanilla with no hacks or cheats? Me too. This is why I'm going to spend the rest of this video showing you how to get at least a stack of each of these items without any hacks or cheats, and you can flex on all your friends. Alright, we're going to start out in the Betacraft launcher. This is able to launch beta, alpha, imp, dev, any early version of the game that came out before the original release. You select your version in here, you'll scroll down to where it has Bs, and you'll go to B 1.6 test build 3. This is the beta version, and you go ahead and press play. Okay, once we're in, we'll create a world, go in, and you'll see a bunch of chests. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The number may change and be different depending on whether or not you're lucky. There should be 11 total, which means we're not going to keep this one. But obviously you can see I have some spawners here. There's some bedrock here. There should be some more spawners in this chest. The goal is to get all 11 spawners, because if you don't, you won't get 2 stacks of bedrock and 2 stacks of spawners. So sometimes it takes a good amount of time. It took me an hour one time to finally get a world that spawned in all 11 of them. So just give me one moment and we'll get one that has 11 in it. Alright, it only took me a couple tries after my first one that I demonstrated with you guys in down here for me to find one that had 11 in it. So we'll go ahead and go in. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All the way over there. Okay, number 1 has bedrock. Number 2 has some spawners. Skip 3, number 4 has bedrock. And then skip 5, number 6 has more spawners in it. Okay, so that is all of it. And then what we can do immediately after that is upgrade to a future version to get those end portal frames. Side note here before continuing, but this is the version before shears were added. So, I guess the developers wanted us to be able to get wool some way humanely. And so the humane option, aside from killing them, was just to punch them in the face. This is in vanilla Minecraft back in these versions. I guess it's a fear thing. They're like those goats that you just scare into falling unconscious and going like rigid or whatever. You use Petrificus totalis on them, but it's the sheep, and you just shave them with your fist. Last thing, I think this is interesting, but here, look at this texture. Looks completely normal, just, the generic oak log texture we have in future versions of Minecraft. And then here is birch. Looks kind of normal from afar, but then when you hop on top, you see the lack of creativity. They just painted the outside. It's like, one of my neighbors used to do for termites, but like in Minecraft. They just added some on the outside. All those birch trees over there are just closeted oak trees. It's all fake. It's all a scam. There's no such thing as birch in this version. Campaign 18 would be happy. Alright, we're back in the launcher. Going to select version again. Change from the current version, which we marked in blue, to B 1.9 pre-3 1350. Go ahead and do that and press play. Now that we're inside, just go ahead and open up the same world. You might notice some rendering issues with the chest. Don't worry about it. Some of them might be normal. It's just a rendering issue. As soon as you update the block, it should work like normal. See? So don't worry too much about it. Real quick, we're going to go over to this side. Now that we can sprint, we'll go ahead and plop all of our rare items in this chest that has some empty spots. I'll drop these. So at this point, the only options we have to get the end portal frames are to either create a world in this version, which we can't do because we already created this world in 1.6, or we can die because every time you respawn in this version, you get all the items that we're looking for. And obviously, since only one option is available to me, I have to, slowly drown myself over here. Cue the music. Alright, and as you can see, I have the current version of the end portal frame. Got some enchanting stuff because they added that in this version. And do not touch this gray part. It is the it's the end portal block. The issue is it's bugged, so if you hover over it with your pointer, the tooltips are bugged, and so it'll actually crash your game. I'm not going to demonstrate, but you'll see if you try it, trust me. Anyway, so you can just rinse and repeat that as many times as you want. Literally get as many of these end portal frames as you want. For me, I kind of feel like I'd probably max out at 2 just because I don't want to abuse it. And then I already have 2 stacks of each other thing, so, it feels right to me. But feel free to do whatever you want. It's not really a big deal, and I'm not going to, roast you or really care at all. For those of you who are like me and want to have a shrine of all these blocks you'll be losing in a second at spawn, feel free to copy this exactly. It's a perfect build. Nothing could be changed or improved. It's all perfect. But seriously, most of these will be gone. The only ones we'll be able to keep with us are the spawners, the bedrock, and the end portal frame. The stackable cakes, the placeable water and lava and fire, the chainmail you can craft with the fire is going to be gone. So just keep that in mind. You won't be able to use most of these items after we update to the next version. But we're pretty much done here. All that's really left to do is to show you guys how to change this world to hardcore, and then also just show you how to move it from Betacraft folders into the Minecraft folders so you can play it in the Minecraft launcher at any version you want. Real quick before we move on and change the difficulty settings, I would just go in here, change the name of your world that you're using to something unique so that you don't mix it up with the other worlds that you have, and then also delete the ones that you aren't using. That'll just make it a bit simpler when we go to the next step. Alright, the next step real quickly is just we need to find the folder that has our save file in it. So we type in app data in our search bar, and it'll pull up our roaming folder that has both the Betacraft and Minecraft folders in it. We'll go into Betacraft, default instance, saves, and here's the world. That for some reason the name didn't change. We're going to go ahead and copy it just in case we have some kind of error. We have this, this safe, perfect version right here. We'll go back to the main roaming folder. We'll click on Minecraft. We'll scroll down a little bit to saves. And then over here, I'll just click and control paste it in. And then that is now in there. So if you don't want to play in hardcore, you should be pretty much set up. But for those that want to do hardcore, I'll show you that last step. Okay, so the application we'll be using to change to hardcore mode is NBT Explorer. I'll have the link in the description, but basically, long story short, you just go into the folder that downloads and you find the NBT Explorer executable right here. It's the one with the shrub bush on it. You double click on that, it'll pull you into automatically your Minecraft saves folder, and it'll show all your different worlds. You just want to find the one that you were just working with that you brought in. Hopefully your name looks unique. Mine for some reason didn't change, but it's this one. I'm going to open it up, and then you have all these different folders. You're going to go to level.dat right here, and then you're going to go into data. And then you'll see a bunch of information, but the one we want to focus on is this hardcore one right here. You see how it's a 0? You're either in hardcore or you're not. It's a binary value. So if you click on that twice, it'll open up and you can edit the value. We'll just add a 1, and now our world is in hardcore mode. And since we moved it to the Minecraft folder, we don't go back to Betacraft. As soon as this is saved, we can close this out, and then when we go back into Minecraft, our world will be in hardcore. Okay, for demonstration purposes, I've opened up Minecraft 1.8.9 in the launcher, and I'm just going to show that the world made it through and it's in hardcore mode. So you've got something unique right here. You got hardcore mode right there. When we pull it up, it should say converting for you, not loading, but I already opened mine up once. Most of our items are still here, though you'll notice that the nether portal block is gone. But all the rest of the stuff is still here. This does work. I accidentally just confirmed it, and I might post it at the end. But most importantly, our bedrock spawners and the end portals are still here. And I'm sure you'd like to know that the spawners still put down as pigs. So you can, in this version, create a broken pig spawner farm, which is pretty fun. The bedrock still places, the end portals still work. I've confirmed all of that. So we've done it. We've successfully brought 3 of the most unobtainable and broken items in Minecraft's history into modern versions so that we can take advantage of it and flex on all of our friends and make them wish they were us. Because obviously, they already did, but now they just wish it even more. So we did it, guys. You, me, that creeper that's creeping up behind me, and, those zombies. I'm just gonna, On the bright side, in this chest right here, we still have our bedrock, our spawners, and all of our end portals. And we have the freedom to do whatever... Okay, this was not part of the plan. What exactly am I supposed to do now? I don't really, no! Oh my gosh, okay. Let's fix that.